Good afternoon. Yes. Well, I see you've all drawn in our direction. I suppose you're wondering what's going on. Bipeds who don't know how to behave. Yes, well, actually we were admiring your species on the way, you know. We even came across one, Cistercian like yourself, but of the eremitic observance, all on its own in a field. But the tail was wagging, therefore it was okay. As long as the tail wags, we're okay, aren't we, gentlemen? Or is it women? Anyway, whatever it is, the females, I presume, yes, because they produce both milk and little ones, yes. Anyway, thank you, by the way, for the milk. We're very grateful, yes. Now then, what I was going to say, well, I suppose it doesn't make much difference, does it? You don't understand. Or do you? They say that actually animals sometimes do understand. Well, anyway, I was thinking about this thing, actually. There's one problem, you know. With all our talking, we don't quite understand things as you do. You know what I mean? The essential, the rear end, the portable toilet system, yeah. Anyway, well, yes, well, it goes in one end and comes out of the other, doesn't it? Well, we have a problem that a lot of things come out of the front end that shouldn't be coming out. I mean, words. We talk a lot, but you don't. You know, words are like leaves, and where they most abound, much depth of sense beneath is seldom to be found. Now, I want to share something with you. Are you listening? Well, of course you are. Yes, you do nothing but listen, do you? And the fact is that we don't listen very well, and that's part of our problem. You know, I was thinking, I actually learned a lesson when I was doing a course in Dublin with the Jesuits there. It's on spiritual direction. It's got experts on that, you see. And there's a tactic. We call it the vacuum cleaner tactic. You know what that means, don't you? Well, yes. Well, it means this. You zip it, and then it all has to come out of the other person. It's called suction, and it's to do with just asking a question and then waiting for the answer and not butting in. And then when the answer has come, one takes up the last word the person has said in a question form, so the person carries on, and it's called, again, the vacuum cleaner tactic. And then and only at the end you speak. The problem is with us human beings that we can't stop talking, and we don't know what the other person actually has inside, because we don't give him space. Space. Now, are you listening? Depth. The mastery of speech is in the ear, and the ear itself must listen doubly well to what is very far while very near, the one who waits. For really, do we tell what matters to a noise? But poised an hour between a hidden past and something new, made of two knowing hearts, we can in power make utterance vibrate, if sounds be few. For I perceive that many, many things moved not from depth to depth, that I have heard and never heard a thing. For on the wings of sound there flies at times an unsaid word. And we mean well, no doubt, with these two jaws, yet meaning often lies within a pause. Would you agree? If you say so. Well, thank you for listening through attentively. We wish you well, and we want to learn something from you. For you are Cistercians of the strict observance, you observe perpetual silence, and we would do well to do something of the same, wouldn't we? Yes. Practice what you preach and pipe down, old bean.
Very good. That's lovely. That's lovely.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.